Hey Libra, and thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. Alright guys, so this is going to be your August spread, okay? Your August mid-month. This will be from August 15th to September 15th. So let's see what is going on with you guys. And for those that do want personal readings, I am getting them back in a day to 2 days. If you do want it the same day, definitely go ahead and get the emergency one, or just hit me up and I'll let you know if I can do it the same day. As of now, I can't, but just let me know. I'll be working all week. So let's see what is going on. Okay, guys. So the energy for your reading is a hangman in the reverse. So the hangman in the reverse is all about somebody who's kind of been stuck in a situation, that they've been stagnant, and finally they're finding a way to move forward with the situation. Okay. Hi. Swayze wants to be here today. Hello, Swayze. Okay. So you could have been in a place where there could have been something in your life that was emotionally fulfilling, but you felt lost over the situation for some reason. Maybe it wasn't reciprocated. Maybe it was a project that was hard to get off the ground, and it's something that you really, really wanted to do. And it's like you felt stuck, but you're finding a way to move forward. And there's a lot of patience put here, okay? So something that you just really want, that I feel like now, whether you have it or not, you're moving forward from that. So let's see how everything plays out. Now, the first card you have for your past is the Seven of Cups in the reverse. This is all about seeing things for what it is. This is, the clarity in the situation. When this is upright, there's just so many things going on. It's hard to focus, okay? But in the reverse, everything's pouring out. Everything's on the table. You can sort through it. You know what's what. Why is the Seven of Cups in the reverse here? We have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So this could have caused, there could have been a clarity that you came to, or that someone else came to in your life, that made, the household that you're in, or maybe the workplace that you're in, and made things very unstable. Or you could have been in a place where you were telling people that, you were happy about something, but you really weren't. You were just faking it. There could have been a lot of arguing and bickering here. Or for some of you, it could have been a third-party situation, and you're calling the person out on it, or they're calling you out on it, okay? And with the Empress in the reverse, you could have been dealing with somebody who had a lot of options, or you could have had a lot of options, or maybe there's a new start that's not happening here because somebody, is acting in a promiscuous way, but you're coming to the clarity of that. The next card you have for your past is the Seven of Wands. Whatever decision it was that you made, which probably was to cut this person off, okay? Since the Page of Swords could be you guys here. You're standing your ground with the decision that you've made. Yep, Knight of Swords. Cutting out the bullshit that's unnecessary. Being smart. Seeing things for what it is. Two of Cups. This could have been somebody that you're very emotionally tied to. Okay? And this could be you guys, taking the energy of the Emperor and saying, you know what? I've been here, I've done that, and I know how this is going to end. Alright? And you're being patient. You were being patient towards this situation. Now, the last card you have is the Nine of Cups. So maybe, for some of you, there could have been a third-party situation, but maybe one person was cut out because you realized that, one of them was really the person you wanted to be with, or maybe you had more than one options in terms of a job opportunity that you could have taken, and you cut out the one that wasn't going to serve you. Okay, so you find yourself in a place of happiness, okay, where you're building. If this is in terms of work, everything's going well, you're working well with other co-workers, everything's great. If this is within love, this is you and your partner building. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like you feel good and you're trying to just learn about this person or this job, the situation, but there's still something that's delaying the start in the past. Now, going into your present moment, we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, as well as the Page of Cups. So there's definitely emotion here with whatever that this is tied to, but with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, it's kind of like you have to take a step back, because maybe the way you were going about it in the past wasn't working. Like, you had your feelings there, you had good intentions there, but maybe you were approaching it at just the wrong angle. And here, this is kind of you taking a step back and saying, okay, well, plan A didn't work, but what can we do? You know, what's plan B? Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords is all about, you know, starting something new. But again, with all these swords, this is a time that you guys are really cutting out a lot of bullshit. Cutting out what's not necessary, what's not working for you. The Chariot. So this could be you guys just, you know, cutting things out with speed, just doing it very, very abruptly. Or this could be a new start that requires you to move, travel, change location. Okay, because the Chariot's all about travel, but it's a very fast-moving energy. Now the next card you guys have for your present moment is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So there's something new that's starting. If this is a new job, maybe at this moment you're just being a little bit guarded with your money, you know, holding on to it while you build up again. Or this could be you being guarded in an emotional sense, but there's someone here who's, you know, really holding back. Just extremely, you know, anxious. And with the Eight of Wands, there's someone who's getting cut out. So let's go backwards for a second, because we have, you know, you feeling happy, but something that's starting. This Three of Pentacles, it could also mean a third-party situation. So maybe you did want to move forward with somebody, but you're realizing that as happy as they make you, they just can't, you know, commit. I want to get one more card to clarify that Three of Pentacles. Yeah, something that, you know, in the past you were just approaching the situation very slowly. It's something that made you happy, you're approaching it slowly, and, you know, building with this person or this job, this opportunity, but eventually I think you just realized that you had to cut someone out or something out. Or vice versa. The person could be cutting you out. And the cards are saying that that's a good thing. The fact that you cut this person off is a very good thing for you. Or this job off. Now the next card you have is a Hierophant in the reverse. So this was just something unconventional. This was something that wasn't going to work for you. Okay, so there could totally be disappointment. Okay, there could be heartbreak here at the fact that you had to let this thing or this person go. This retrograde, y'all, I'm telling you. Two of Swords. You know what it is, and you know that there's an injustice here. And you have to take that road where it's like you walk away from this, and you know you have to walk away from this, and we have to put our big boy and big girl pants on and just, you know, walk away from people that aren't serving us. But there's definitely, you know, pain here for sure. Okay. Now moving forward, Five of Cups. So yeah, you're cutting off what's not necessary. And you know, I said in the last video, this retrograde is going to be all about, you know, releasing things that just aren't working for us, that aren't serving us anymore. And if you guys are feeling a heartbreak or, you know, major loss as you watch this, it's a reminder that you can love, right? It's a reminder that your heart hurts. I mean, that you can feel it. Hurting is good. Pain brings change. It evolves your soul. And you're upset about this passionate thing that just didn't start, something that you really wanted, and you're being strong here. Okay? You're sad, you're bummed out, but you're being strong about it. That's a beautiful thing. The next card you have is the Page of Wands in reverse. So I just feel that you're in a place that you're not really able to emotionally invest yourself in anybody. It's like you're feeling hurt from this pain. So even if there's other people trying to reach out, I don't see you guys reciprocating it. Because you're just exhausted and you're tired and you've endured a lot. It's like you're beat up a little bit. Alright, but you're balanced. There could be a lot of shitty stuff just being thrown at you guys. But it's balanced. I was just saying in the Virgo video that I'm just going to stay in throughout this retrograde. I think it ends September 5th. So I'm just going to stay indoors until then. You guys are more than welcome to come. I have Cody, I have Netflix, and we'll be good forever. Y'all just have to bring some wine and popcorn. Okay. Now, the next card you guys have is the King of Cups in reverse. Alright, so somebody here who's being promiscuous, being emotionally unstable. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It can mean that you are in a place, that you're in a place where you're single and you get into a relationship where you took a break from someone and you get back with them. Or this could mean that there's somebody here that is being a leech, towards you, just sucking your energy, tapping you out. And, with this Emperor card, it could be an Aries or water sign that you're dealing with. But I just see you guys taking the energy of the Emperor, because the Emperor is somebody who's extremely wise, who, is usually an older person, but somebody who's just been through a lot of shit. They've been through a lot of trials and tribulations, and now they're able to make clear and concise, decisions. They're able to counsel people. They're able to, just take everything and turn it into something good. They're just very, very respected, very good. The members of society love them. So I see you guys, dealing with someone possibly that's just, this could be you, this could be the other person, but someone that's just unreliable, maybe, engaging in promiscuous things, but you're seeing it for what it is and you're standing strong. So I love you guys, because through all the bullshit that's coming in, because it shows sadness, it shows passion that may not come in the way you want it, it shows promiscuity, but let's focus on the positives here, okay? Look at the positives here. We have patience, temperance, okay? We have someone who knows better now. They've been through a lot of bullshit. Somebody who has endured a lot. Somebody who's resilient. Somebody who's strong. You guys got this. All right? Thank God, the universe, for ripping out anything that's unnecessary. And even if this is on your end, guys, even if, you're the ones that were dealing with more than one person, or just found yourself in a sticky situation, you have to ask yourself, why do we put ourselves in these things, okay? And just be careful, because it's like the energy that we put out, we do get it back. And the thing with karma is, it doesn't, a lot of people assume like, oh, well, I just dated this person, I just did something like so fucked up, so let me not date for a while, because I feel like the next person I'm going to date, they're going to do it to me. It doesn't work like that. I feel that karma works when the lesson is going to be learned. So if there's somebody who's really digging you, or you're really digging somebody, and it's like there's, cheating there, the next time I feel that person, the cheater, is going to feel the karma is when they immensely like fall head over heels over, for somebody. That's just how it works. Karma doesn't come at our convenience. It comes when we're in the same position that we left that person in. So we have to be very careful with what we let out. That's why I used to be in a place myself where I was just petty as fuck. Okay? And if I didn't want to talk to anybody, I just cut them off without any sort of reason. But it wasn't until that happened to me that I'm like, oh shit. Like, that sucks. That really, really sucks. And it just made me gain such a respect. And it doesn't matter like how much I despise a person and just don't want to respond. I always give people that closure. I always let them know exactly what didn't work out and what I didn't like. And I'm just very open about things like that. And I think that it helps you because, you're clear and people leave you alone and don't think that there's a chance. And then it also helps them because if it's something that they're genuinely doing that's awful, maybe they really don't know. And that's happened once, I was dating somebody for a while and they were freaking awesome. But then I just saw a few things with them that I didn't like. And I was just not going to talk. And then I'm like, you know what? Call me real quick. And I put everything out on the table. I'm like, you did this, this, and the third. And my thing was, what is it about me that you felt it was okay to do those things? Am I letting something off? Because that's another thing. You got to find out, are you doing anything for people to portray you in a certain way? So that's part of what it was. I wanted to know, like, he was just being a dick. So I'm just like, am I the type of person that you think is attracted to dicks? Like, do I seem superficial? Because I just want to know why you thought that was okay. So little things like that. I think that is good to have clarity. Okay, and good to find out what's going on in the floor. Let me get you guys some advice cards. I'm sorry, I was talking so much, guys. What advice is there for Libra for August 15th, September 15th? Emergence. And guys, this is the Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer. Okay. In the stages of the life cycle of a dragonfly, once the egg is laid upon a floating plant or dropped into the water, it gestates, hatches, and may remain for up to 4 years in its larval form called a nymph. This is the precursor to the dragonfly. At some point, the nymph climbs into a rock or leaf, and there emerges from its former body and takes on the shape and character of the adult dragonfly. This radiant being proceeds to illuminate our eyes and hearts as we witness its dramatic colors and magical dance along the surface of the water. In this card, we see the nature goddess, like the dragonfly, emerging from the water, her hair braided with vines dotted with flowers. She is surrounded by dragonflies and is one with the vibrant plant life thriving in the pond. The goddess emerges from her gestation in the water, transformed with a renewed sense of power and purpose. You are in an intense process of emergence into the next cycle of your life. Unlike more gradual shifts in awareness you have experienced, this one is happening quite rapidly and came on somewhat unexpectedly, without any pauses for contemplation or indecision. You may even think that you are unprepared for such dramatic changes in your life, yet you are prepared, and you can put to use the experiences and wisdom you have accumulated up to now. Life is demanding that you move into the next stage of maturity. This requires you to adjust your thinking about yourself, others, and your community. It calls for you to shed yet another layer of your ego-filled defenses and let go of any illusions of being less than who you are. This period of emergence is one of broadened consciousness and heightened perceptual capacities, and since it is inevitable, it is best to surrender to the flow and allow yourself to gracefully move into the next cycle of life. So these losses that you guys are feeling, this pain that you guys are feeling, or that you could be feeling, or this disappointment that you're feeling, I think it's preparation. Okay, I think you're getting prepared to go into the next cycle of life. Anytime, I always say, the bigger the pain, the bigger the purpose. If you're having a lot of shit thrown at you, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, the creator, you're getting prepared. All right, so there's definitely a mission that I see coming in for you guys. And in order to be who we have to be in life, in order to fulfill our purpose, and our purpose has nothing to do with anybody else. We're all here for an individual purpose that we don't need someone else for. Of course, there's going to be people that, they will need the help of others, community, but there's something that you specifically need to do, and you have to be molded in a place. And the bigger the vision that you guys have for yourselves in life, just realize that the bigger your goals are and the bigger your plans are, there's going to be bigger disappointments. There's always a match to it. So it's just preparing you. It's giving you a backbone to go into something where you can, really succeed. Okay? So I think it's a beautiful thing. And I think that you guys are just dropping dead weight right now. Okay? Letting go of things that don't serve you. And this retrograde is going to do that for you. So I hope that you guys are okay, and I hope that you're healing. But just know that when one door closes, another is opening for you. So I hope you guys are okay. So for anyone that does want a personal reading, just let me know. All of my information will be in the description. Okay, and if you need an emergency reading, at least for today, for those watching it on the 15th, yeah, it'll take me about like 2 days to get readings back. So if you want an emergency, go ahead and get the emergency. Take care, guys. I hope you guys are okay, and let's make it through this. Like I said, Cody and Netflix and wine and popcorn. Let's do it. Take care.